We are live. Periscope. The real Tiff. Hey, Tiff, how you doing? Wealthy 2016. What's going on, y'all? Kilmorat. Did I pronounce that correctly? Kilmorat? Urban Sweetness. What's up, y'all? My name is Anita. I am Anita of ThatAnitaLive.com. Trying to fix this. I'm Anita of ThatAnitaLive.com, and I am coming to you from Washington, D.C. You know me, for the last couple of weeks, I have been coming to you talking about living unashamed of your secret story. And living unashamed of your secret story means not allowing anything, not even you, to block you or to stop you from going after your dreams and goals. Not allowing your past failures, not allowing your past mistakes, not allowing your past stories, thoughts, things that have happened to you in your past to stop you from going after your destined greatness. Tonight, I want to come to you and talk about how to smile while being hated on. How to smile while being hated on. Thanks for the hearts. How to smile while being hated on. Now, what I'm going to do tonight, I'm going to give you 5 words. And then I'm going to web together those 5 words to show you how to smile while being hated on. So the next time you go through at work, the next time you go through in your personal life, the next time you go through, you know what my story is, with family. The next time you go through, you can think of these 5 words, and then the proverb that I'm going to hit you with at the end so you know what to tell your haters while you're being hated on. Going through all my life, yes ma'am, I know exactly what you mean. That I have been sharing my story because I have had the confidence and the strength to live unashamed. And specifically, just to give you some highlights, you can go to my blog to get a little bit more information at ThatAnitaLive.com. But just from 0 to about 15, my father tried to set the house on fire with his family asleep in the house. Okay, and then in addition to that, he did that about 3 times. The last time he actually did catch the house on fire, but it didn't burn all the way down. It was able to be repaired. In addition to that, there were nights where I was sent out screaming into the night to look for safety because my brother thought that I was his punching bag. And he would pound his fists into my flesh in the middle of the night. Now, some people will say, oh, that's just sibling rivalry. Right. God has kept me, and it has been grace. It was faith that has gotten me this far. There have been times where, like I said, going out into the night, screaming, looking for safety. People like to say, oh, that's just sibling rivalry. But it's not sibling rivalry when one sibling is 9 years older than the other. They're different genders. And I'd say he was probably 150 pounds heavier than me. He was also probably, 12 to 18 inches longer in the arms and taller. That's not to be snickered at, nor is that just sibling rivalry. That is sibling abuse. So I know exactly what you mean, Wealthy, when you said that you've been going through all your life. But I see that you're doing well, Wealthy 2016, and that you can relate that it is faith that has gotten you this far. Okay, now here are my 5 words. Remember what I said? I'm going to give you 5 words. And then I'm going to web together those 5 words to show you how to smile. Hey, Coach A. Y'all, that's my coach. Talk to Amber.com if you ever need any assistance with getting comfortable on camera or public speaking. Talk to Amber.com is the business. 5 words that I'm going to web together, to show you how to smile while being hated on, okay? Decision, faith, hope, dream, plan. Those are the 5 words. Decision, faith, hope, dream, plan. Those are the 5. Okay? Now, all change starts with a decision. So whatever it is that you're going through, if you look around at your life and you feel as if this is not what God intended for me to live, this is not a blessed life, this is not what you took, God, the energy to form me, plan out all of the days of my life before you even formed me in the womb, for me to be born into this and then die in this. That is not a blessed life. And change starts with a decision. Once internally to you make that decision to change, something clicks. And it will happen because you've set your mind on it, you have your heart on it, and most importantly, what it does is ignite your faith. And your faith lets you know, so true, right? If faith lets you know, it will resonate within you. It will constantly come back to mind. You will constantly be working toward that goal, what you have faith in. And I know that a lot of us like to repeat, and the Bible says that faith is the substance of things hoped for. But let's elevate that just a bit, because we're all adults here. So let's elevate the definition of faith based on maturity. And faith is what you hold deeply in your heart that you know God is going to deliver on. You can't have the faith, like they say, of a mustard seed, which is tiny, and then everything else is doubt. You have to hold on to that faith. That faith will push all of that doubt out, because anytime doubt tries to come at you, faith is going to hit it with a verse. When something says, oh, you can't do that, faith is going to say, I can do all things through God who strengthens me. That's what faith does. And when you're going through, when you make that decision and that decision turns into faith, that faith makes you dream. It makes you dream of the better place where you want to be. It makes you dream of getting off that 9 to 5 or that 7:59 as I call it, because I get in, I give them their 8 hours and I am out the door. They have gotten their 7:59 from me. I take my lunch, girl, partners in play, girl. I take my lunch out the door. Okay? Okay? Faith. I believe in God. That's right, Amber. Faith. Your faith will make you dream about it. It'll put it on your heart. It'll put it on your mind. Day after day, night after night, you will chase it. You will find that everything that you form, every decision that you make, every decision you make will go into that one decision that you've made to hold in faith. So now that's 3 words, right? Decision, faith, and the faith will turn into a dream. Okay, now that dream will cause you to hope, because as you dream and as you have faith, you will begin to hope on it. And what I mean by hope is, I don't just mean that you're sitting and hoping all in your mind. I mean, you're sitting, you're making the decision, you're having the faith, and you're hoping, which means every time you wash a cup, that's a prayer going up to God, because you're saying, God, I hope, God, I wish, God, I pray. I know you have more for me. I know I'm going after this, and you are going to give it to me, because it's too strong in the fibers of my being. It's too strong in what I see for myself. It's too strong in what I see for my kids. Amber has 2 beautiful girls. I'm starting to pray for them right now, because I know how she is on me as a coach. I cannot imagine how she is going to be. She is going to be on those 2 darling girls of hers. Auntie Anita praying for them right now. Because Amber takes no excuses. None. Amber takes no excuses. And you know what? Neither does God when he wants you to move toward the purpose that he has for your life. Mama don't play. She sure don't. She should hold on. Pain ends. It does. It does. Because when you're going through, you keep your mind on that decision that you made, that better is out there, and you work towards better, and you hope towards better. Every prayer you pray has that hope within it. You're moving closer and closer towards it. It's a lot easier than it sounds, because we tend to live in the moment. Everything for us happens now. Dinner is in 4 minutes or less because we're sticking it in the microwave. When we want something to drink, we don't have to wait for the ice man. Y'all remember when the ice man had to bring the ice to grandma's house and then they had to chop it down and keep it in the freezer? I remember when ice was delivered. We don't have to wait for that anymore. Remember when the insurance man had to walk around the neighborhood carrying those big cases? Everything's online now. We don't have to wait for that anymore. So patience is just disappearing from our society. However, it is not disappearing from the children and the redeemed of God, because patience is one of his virtues and the word never changes. So patience is something that we're going to have to continue to have. Patience is something that we're going to have to continue to build. And to do that, you keep your mind on the decision. You build your faith. You hope on it. You pray for it and you work towards it. Now, the fifth word that I'm going to give you is plan. Because whatever it is that's on your heart, whatever it is that you're hoping for and praying for, that decision that you made that's resonating within you, you will begin to plan to make that happen. You will begin to set your task. Right. You will begin to set your task and your objective. Like Coach A said, you got to get to work. You got to get to work in motion and moving towards it. So if one of your goals is, hey, Star Chaser, how you doing? Welcome. If one of your goals is you want us to be out of debt, you can't just continue to roll through Chick-fil-A every afternoon. You can't continue to stop by the casino every afternoon. You can't continue to, like some people I know, drive across state lines to buy lottery tickets every afternoon because they don't sell lottery tickets in her state. But every afternoon they're driving across the state line to buy lottery tickets. Well, that's not going to help you get out of debt. And you don't have that kind of discretionary income because you've got too many bills. So you've got to put a budget together. You've got to put a budget together that you can live with. And you've got to put a budget together that's going to meet your goals. If you're not planning and you're not setting your tasks and objectives, then you're not going to get there. It doesn't matter how much you pound your foot and say, come on, Jesus, come on, Jesus. You're going to have to actually move. You're going to have to actually put it into motion. A lot of us want bigger homes or we want better jobs. But unless you start to go on monster.com or Career Builder or Simply Hired and look for those new jobs to see what those jobs are requiring. What is it that they're looking for? Do they want more experience? Do they want a higher degree? And then begin to go after those qualifications so that you get qualified for that new job, that better job. It's not going to happen. Debt, new job, bigger house. We can dream and wish and hope. We can draw it out. But until we actually put pen to paper and start to plan, it's not going to happen. Need help on doing Periscope Live, please. Honey, go to talktoamber.com, talktoamber.com, and go in there on the contact page, send her a quick email. She'll get right back to you. And she will have you just like she has me out on Periscope every afternoon. Talk about something. Driving. Okay, well, you know what? You can go to catch.me/that Anita live, and you can watch, or you can just pull it up later on this evening after you get home and catch the replay. You can actually just fast forward it to this part and get talktoamber.com. And then you can either go to her page or send her an email. She'll get right back to you and help you get right. She will insist that you get right on to Periscope. See, everybody is singing her praises because we all in the conversation crew. We all under Coach A. So now, decision, faith, hope, dream, and plan. You've got to get the plan together to decide what those dreams are. So the next time you're going through, or the next time you're being hated on, don't sit and concentrate on the hate. Let haters do their job. Don't sit and concentrate on the hate. Let them hate you. What you sit and do is plan. What you do is make the decision that life is going to be different. Right now, you could be riding that bus or that subway, that metro, saying, life has got to be better than this because you see other people riding around with chauffeurs in the back of town cars and Lincolns. Life can be better. Then it's meant that life is to be better for you. You just got to get out there and work for it. I heard Pastor Bill Winston this weekend. He subbed for Bishop T.D. Jakes, and he basically said the same thing, that we're blessed. It's just that many of us don't step out and step on faith and move in our blessings. He said that everything that he has is just touching on the blessings that God has for us, that we actually have to get out there and work for it and move on it. And life could be so much better for each and every one of us. So you plan, which basically means you put a strategy together. And once you put that step 1, 2, 3, step 4, 5 as to how to move from where you are now to where you want to be in your life, once you put those together, you're that much closer to obtaining it. Now, I always try and leave you on an upbeat. So I said I was going to leave you with a proverb, something for you to tell your haters the next time you're being hated on. And I would tell you to tell your haters, get your mind off of mine and get to getting yours. And that's what you tell your haters the next time somebody's in your grill hating on you and your goals or what it is you're getting ready to obtain. Get your mind off of mine and get to getting yours. See y'all tomorrow.